Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Harlequin Intuitive back with another pick card tarot video. So today's reading is going to be about this is the answer you've been seeking. It's just kind of a general messages that wanted to come through kind of urgently, but also if you've been kind of stuck or in a rut or not sure what your next move should be, the answer could probably be contained within this reading. So any kind of doubt or insecurity that you've been having about a decision or a certain phase in your life or any movement forward, this reading is going to cover just kind of a direct message to your problem on this is the answer that you've been seeking. So I want to keep it as simple as that so that a very kind of like clear message can come through with these groups. So I went ahead and I picked some cards from my other tarot deck. This is going to be group 1 is this pink lighter and the purple amethyst stone. Group 2 is this turquoise lighter with the black hematite stone. And group 3 is going to be this dark blue lighter with the rose quartz. So go ahead and think about your issue, think about your question, and then choose which one calls out to you the most. It could be several as well, but try to focus your energy on which one is really kind of drawing you in the most. Okay, once you've chosen your pile, I will meet you at your reading at the timestamps below. So let's get started. Hi group 1, if you chose the pink lighter and the purple amethyst stone, this is going to be your reading. This reading is now active, so the messages that are coming through are precise to your situation. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have the 5 of orbs and the 10 of chalices. So for the main energy that's coming in, I'm seeing that your situation is about a conflict with a group of people. This conflict could be anything from envy and jealousy, these kinds of darker feelings that are being projected onto you. But it could also be, in general, just a conflict with finding your place within society and within your culture. So the message of this reading that's coming in is the answer to your question, or the answer you've been seeking, has to do with your relationships on a greater scale. So it's the concept of who are you in your relationships, what is your purpose, and why is that a struggle right now? Why is that a conflict right now? So let's go ahead and just ask the Rider-Waite deck to see if they have any messages that would want to come through on this theme. So for group 1, please, what can you tell us about the situation with the 5 of orbs and the 10 of chalices, please? I'm just going to shuffle them a couple times. All right. For group 1, please. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Star, and we have the 6 of Cups. So the energy that's coming in, the answer to your question or the answer to your situation has to do with creating a plan or a strategy within a social group. So I don't know why I'm getting the idea here, like with this energy here, especially with the Queen of Swords and the Star, I feel like what it's talking about is a certain conflict within a group of people that is unresolved, and it's your job to resolve it in some kind of way. So what I'm getting is like, this could be a family situation, this could be a friendship situation, but also it's almost like you are an event planner, or you are someone who is very responsible for like the balance of a certain social group. And the cards are saying that this is kind of like where you shine the most. This social group, or this conflict, with resolving the conflict within the social group, is kind of where you shine the most. It's kind of like an ability of yours. And so the cards are encouraging you to create a clear strategy and plan so that you can ultimately have a certain sense of peace with these people, so that there can be balance, and so that everyone can kind of return to the original goal or intention of this group, which is balance and harmony. So if this is kind of in alignment with your situation where you're having a certain conflict, the cards are saying that you're in the right place in taking action, or kind of like maybe cutting out toxic people, or cutting out, kind of minimizing conflicts, or minimizing any kind of situation where there are conflicts involved. If this is a situation with like envy or jealousy that's being directed towards you, I'm seeing that the cards are encouraging you to kind of just like cut them out and just kind of follow your own path and not even be phased by them. So it's kind of like you have to be somewhat of a bitch or somewhat of a difficult person in this situation for them, but ultimately it's for your own sanity and your own safety. Okay, sorry, I had a minor technical difficulty, but I'm back now. Hopefully it's not too weird, the video rearrangement. But anyway, what I was saying is that there's a potential here for reconciliation if it's a situation where there's been conflict and there has been a fight or a struggle within groups of people. The cards are urging you to reconcile, or to kind of like find a certain peace, but you have to potentially distance yourself and find that peace for yourself before you go back to this group of people. So let me just see if the cards want to share any clarity on this. Whoa. Any clarity on this situation. Okay, for group number 1, please, can you please show us some clarity on the situation? Hold on. So for group 1, please, can we please see some clarity on the situation regarding this conflict or this potential reconciliation with a group of people? Okay, the cards are saying like this is something that is potentially happening behind your back that you're becoming aware of, or that you will soon become aware of. Because with all these swords here, the 5, the 7, the Queen, it's like this is something that you are going to become aware of very soon. Information is going to be released about it. So I'm really seeing like this theme of like gossip or jealousy within a social group where you are being perceived as like very high level, or you're being perceived as like in the spotlight in some way. And so this is triggering certain things in people, and this whole theme, this whole situation is pushing you towards a certain reconciliation by also like not even caring. It's almost like because you're so unbothered in a certain way, it kind of triggers people a little more. But this is really kind of, these are major energies, these are major arcanas. So it's really kind of a bigger teaching for you as well, to just kind of like go your own path and not even give a fuck about what these people are saying or what's going on in this situation, because it's not even worth it. Like, you're too high level. And for some of you, maybe not everybody, this could be also a green light or an opportunity to escape from this situation. So if that is the case, some of you might need to make a clear strategy or a clear plan on what your exit strategy is going to be, because I see a new place for you. For some of you, I see a new place where you're actually going to be valued and understood for who you are, rather than treated like badly for something that should be celebrated, because this energy here is very high level and it has a lot of potential. So it's like the situation that I'm getting is like almost like you're in a certain social group and there's conflict and you try to resolve the conflict and then people attack you for that. That's something that should be valued. So this could be a sign that the universe is trying to lead you to a new group of people where you're actually going to be recognized. And so I see this energy of dwelling on the situation, or maybe a sense of nostalgia. This could be relationships with people who you've known a very long time, people in your family, people who have been long-term friends. And so there's a certain sense of like nostalgia and grief that comes with this. So there is definitely this message that it's okay to like take some time to work this out. If you're having difficulty sleeping, or if you're having kind of intrusive dreams or thoughts about the situation and it's causing you a lot of anxiety, it's the cards are saying that it's better for you to take your distance and really just kind of let it roll off like water. Like don't really invest this much energy into it, because it's really not worth it. Okay, so that's the situation. I'm just going to ask the fire cards for some advice in moving forward. Fire cards, please, for group number 1. What is some advice for group number 1 in moving forward with this situation? Anything that could help them or empower them through this conflict, or through this like difficult moment. Wow. Huge cards. We have justice at the bottom. So what I'm getting with that is that it will soon be kind of balanced out. It will soon be a harmonious environment again. But with the death card, and this is a very beautiful death card, it's saying that this is a lot more transformative than you thought. This is part of a bigger cycle. So don't worry too much about it. I mean, it's like when the death card comes up, it's really kind of like you have no choice about it. You just have to kind of let it take its course, because it's very transformative. And I feel like it might be the type of situation that at first you might have thought that it wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't really affect you that much, but really it is kind of affecting you in a very deep level, because, well, what this is about is the Emperor comes in to remind you to kind of take your own authority over yourself and your life. And so even though this could have started as a petty conflict or something kind of something trivial that wasn't really that important to you, it ended up playing out in this big scale thing. And it ended up including a lot of different people. And so what I'm seeing is that this is your chance to kind of go your own path and to really kind of finally finalize your transformation into your new self, or into the self you really want to be, because these are really huge cards that are coming in. We have the Star, the Fool, the Emperor, and Death. So this has to do with your authority over yourself and kind of like turning the page into a new chapter. And we have the Knight of Cups that says kind of like let yourself go with the flow, but also heading into a new direction. So it's almost kind of like once you cross a river, you don't come back. Once you flow to the other side, you're not going to be coming back to where you were before. Everything is going to change now. And so your advice, I would say, is really just kind of let this happen. Let it go, and continue to support yourself and validate your decisions, and don't feel guilty about it in the slightest. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave this reading at that, group 1. I hope it was helpful for you guys. Again, this is just a general reading, so if it did not resonate 100%, I am available for personal readings as well, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. Otherwise, go ahead and like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again in the future for more pick a card readings. So talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi, group 2. If you chose the turquoise lighter and the black hematite stone, which is actually my favorite stone, pretty much, this is going to be a reading. So the topic for this reading was, this is the answer you've been seeking. Just kind of a general energy coming in. If you're feeling stuck in a rut or kind of like lost on your path, this is the answer you've been seeking. So let's just go ahead and see what these cards have to say. Oh, I forgot to activate the reading. This reading is now active for group 2. Okay, so let's just take a look at what they say. Okay, we have the 3 of Flames and the 10 of Crystals. Interesting. Okay, the first thing that I got is like, if you've been waiting for something to improve financially, it's on its way. That's what I'm getting. Because this is a very happy energy, actually. Like, this is a very happy kind of, it's almost to me like you've been waiting for something, but it's been there all along, just in a different way. Or like, you have a certain inheritance or a certain gift or a certain ability or a certain power that you've been waiting to find a way how to utilize it or how to access it, and it's about to be like activated for you. So the 3 of Flames, I usually see this card, the energy to me is almost like waiting for a bus. You know that the bus is going to come, but you don't know when, and maybe you're in a foreign country and you don't really know, you're kind of anxious about it, but you know that it's going to come, and people have told you that, oh yeah, the bus is going to come, just wait for it. So it's almost like waiting for a bus. You know you're about to move, you know you're about to go to your destination, but you're just in the time of waiting. You're just sitting there just waiting for it to come. That's what this energy is. And the 10 of Crystals is like this great fortune and abundance. So she has all these riches, all this wealth, and she's just kind of contemplating on how she's going to invest it for her future. So to me, this is about like, it's about to happen. Just have patience, have trust. If it's not a financial thing, it could also be a health thing. If you've been waiting for your health to improve, or you've been waiting for something to kind of turn around, it's definitely going to turn around, because the 10 of Crystals is like the maximum achievement in the physical realm, in alignment with like Capricorn energy. And so it's like in the 10th house energy. So it's like, this has to do with career, vocation, the body, the physical health, the vessel. So if you're waiting for this to show signs of life, in a way, your dream to show signs of life, it's happening. It's going to come very soon. So let's just see if the cards want to tell us, the Rider-Waite wants to tell us any kind of more details or more information on this energy. For group number 2, please. For group number 2, please show us the energies that want to come through along these cards, the 3 of Flames and the 10 of Crystals, for group number 2, please. Wow. Okay, we have the Hermit at the bottom. This, to me, tells me that you're about to embark on... That this is actually, what I'm getting with this is that this is work that's only you. This is solitary work, that you've been doing this for a long time. Because with the 10 of Crystals, it's like a build-up. You know, it's something that's been building over time. So we have the Page of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the Hierophant. What this is showing me is that you have struggled a lot to get to where you are. You've struggled a lot for this to happen. You've tried a million different things. It could be that you could be the type of person that you've applied to a million different jobs. You've tried a million different things. You've had every kind of business imaginable, and nothing ever worked out. And it was just like, you even have multiple degrees, even like you went to school for like multiple things. You dropped out, you came back. It's like this very unstable energy of like struggle, of like pure struggle to learn the craft, or struggle to learn the art, or struggle to get the degree, or learn how to make money even. If this is a health thing, it could be also like a struggle to keep your health in balance, or to even learn about your health, because these two cards are very much about learning. And so you've been in situations, you've been kind of in like going in circles in situations where you are told by doctors or teachers certain things, and maybe they have mixed messages, or maybe they have like differing opinions than you, especially if it's in a school or workplace situation. It's like there's this very conflictive energy where you are simply trying to learn what is going on, or you're trying to learn how to get through this, and the institution maybe has failed you, or the institution has been not exactly what you hoped it would be, and so it's been kind of a waste of time. And so what I'm getting with this is that this is about to turn around. This is about to show something that, like, beneath the surface of all of this, you've been kind of harboring in secret this great power, this great wealth that, like, it's gonna change for you. So let me see. And again, with the Hermit at the bottom, this could be something that you've been isolated in, trying to find your path, and it's been difficult. So let's see if they have any clarity for us regarding this message. For group number 2, please, can we please see a deeper meaning on these messages that are coming through? Okay, work. Things are going to start working. It's going to start improving. You've already put work in, is what I'm seeing. You've already put a lot of work in. What else, please? The Sun, that's so beautiful. Oh, and the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Chariot, moving everything together. So, okay, first of all, I'm seeing that all of this struggle has led somewhere. With the Page of Swords, we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is showing me that, like, you've worked very hard, and the work that you're putting in is going to pay off. It's also saying, like, focus on enjoying the work, or focus on enjoying the process. Maybe it's been a struggle, but you've learned something along the way. You've found something that works for you. I'm seeing that there's, like, light at the end of the tunnel, light at the end of the struggle, that it's gonna show, it's literally just gonna turn around. I don't know how, but it will. And with the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles, I'm seeing that this is a solid investment, whatever it is. Like, the Knight of Pentacles is tricky because it might not be right away. Like, the Knight of Pentacles might not be abundance right away, because he's riding through a desert where there's no crops. So he has money. But he can't buy anything in this land that he's in. And so he has to travel to a different land to be able to spend his money. So it's like, this goes back to the theme of, like, having a hidden resource, or, like, hidden source of power or wealth, that you're kind of walking through the desert and you have this value, but you can't use it because of the place that you're in. And I'm seeing this highlighted also by the Hierophant and the 5 of Swords, that it's like, the reason it's been a struggle for you to make this thing work, or to see gains, or to see profit from what you've been doing, is because you're not in the right environment, possibly. And you've been learning this lesson. It's been a struggle to learn this lesson that, oh, it's not me, it's that the people around me aren't really, like, on my level, or the school that I'm in doesn't really offer what I need, or these doctors that I've been talking to really don't know what they're talking about. They're really not professional in that way that I need them to be. So it's kind of like you have had to learn on your own how to find your own path. And that's the point of this struggle, is that in this constant battle, in asserting yourself and researching and finding your own path, you end up realizing that you have a kind of hidden stash or like a hidden source of abundance or health, or something that's going to be positive for you in the long run. That the work that you've been putting in is going to benefit you in the long run in ways that these people who've challenged you, they don't understand. So it's like it's almost like finding a new way of, like finding a new healing method or finding a new way of doing something. It's like it's very unique to you, and it can only be born from this struggle. So lastly, I'm just going to ask the fire cards if they have any advice for you regarding this situation in moving forward. So moving forward for group 2, please, what is some advice for them regarding their situation? The 7 of Wands, you've been challenged. Okay, what else, please? The Star, that's so nice. The Star and the Sun have come in together. And the 4 of Wands. All right, with the 7 of Wands, I'm getting that you have overcome your challenge, actually, because in the traditional tarot, that's the one that's standing on top of the hill. This one, I believe it's a beaver. It's a beaver building up his dam for the waters that are coming in, and so the fish are his opponents in this case. But out of the sheer will of this beaver, he is blocking off all this water because he's smart that way. So it's saying that, like, this struggle is benefiting you, it's building you, it's making you stronger, and so you've learned a lot of things that otherwise you wouldn't have learned. So keep going. The Star and the Sun together is always nice to see because they match in a lot of ways, but they're also opposite energies in a lot of ways. So to me, when I get them together, I see like a balancing of very extreme forces. The Star is the ultimate symbol of hope. In this case, the mermaid. The symbol of Aquarius is really about understanding the deeper spiritual motivation behind things by separating yourself from humanity. So it's a very revolutionary thing, especially here with this reading. It's like you have a very revolutionary way of solving this problem. And so this is what's giving you a certain hope and a certain power that is above the others. And then with the 4 Wands, I'm really just getting like find balance, find peace, because I feel like the hard part is over. All this struggle you've been through, it's kind of already built you up to a certain degree that it's like you can allow yourself to rest and you can allow yourself to enjoy your life now, because the hard part is over, the struggle is over, and it's very soon going to really turn around for you. So I think I'm going to leave this reading at that, group 1. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it resonated with some of you out there. I hope that this actually manifests for you if it hasn't already and comes to its full fruition. Please remember, this is just a general reading, so if it did not resonate 100%, I am available for personal readings as well. You can find the link to that in the description box below. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again in the future for more videos. So talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is group 3. This is now active, this reading. Rose quartz. The topic of this reading was basically this is the answer you've been seeking. This is the answer you've been looking for whatever struggle it is that you're dealing with. If you're stuck in a rut, if you're blocked, if you're just lost on your path, this is hopefully some guidance that will lead you through this dark night. So let's go ahead and take a look at this reading. We have the Tower and the Seeker of Orbs. I already kind of thought that it was going to be intense because it kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, the Tower. Beautiful. And the Seeker of Orbs, which is the Page of Swords. You are realizing something. There's what the cards are okay, what this energy is about, the answer that you've been seeking for, has to do with a revelation or a psychological breakthrough. So let me just drink some water while you think about that for a minute. Okay. So the first thing that I'm getting is that there's some kind of reason why this has been hidden from you. Like right off the bat when I started with this reading, I kind of like wasn't even like it kind of like distracted me, and I feel like it's because this lighter is so similar to the color of these cards that like I almost didn't see it, and I kind of forgot that I was doing group 3, and so I feel like that has to do with something that's like blocked in you or suppressed in you, that the answer that you're looking for specifically has to do with having a breakthrough or a recent breakthrough that you've had. Something that you become aware of, something that you learn, a piece of information that comes to you that just kind of throws you over the edge. Maybe it could be like a memory of something that comes back, some kind of deep trauma or some kind of like wound or like attack that has been done to you. You become aware of it and it kind of throws you over the edge. So the answer that you've been seeking is kind of like about information, about learning something that could potentially change everything. So let me see what the Rider-Waite has to say about this. For group number 3, please, Rider-Waite deck, can you please show us some more information about this energy and the situation that wants to come through? Specifically regarding the Tower and the Seeker of Orbs. What is their answer? What is their potential next step or revelation? Maybe the Fool at the bottom. This is a new start in your life. This symbolizes like a this is the end of something, is what I'm getting. This could be a really serious breakup. We have the Three of Swords, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords. So this could be like a really serious breakup or a friendship dissolving into a million pieces. Or it could be like you become aware of something, you're attacked in some way. Because look at how everybody's facing the Empress here. There is something really big that happens here, particularly regarding a feminine energy. If you feel identified by this feminine energy, this could be you. But if not, this could be involving a feminine energy. I'm even seeing themes of infidelity, where you find out that there's been some kind of infidelity in your relationship, because the threes and the feminine energy could refer to another woman or something along the lines of that you become aware of this, especially with the Page and the Knight of Swords. So if this has been something that's been a doubt in your mind, like, is this person being unfaithful? Is there another person involved? I'm seeing heavy signs that it's a yes, because I see a total destruction and a dissolution of a relationship. On the other hand, if this does not resonate, that could be just very specific to a few people. This could have something to do with being attacked personally for whatever reason. I mean, I'm seeing like a heartbreaking situation regarding a feminine energy, or maybe even like a rejection of some kind. So let's just see if the cards have any deeper meaning. Please show us kind of a deeper understanding of these cards, please, for group number 3. Oh, wow. There's so many swords here. It's really weird because when I see the Empress and the Chariot together, this is the ultimate symbol of pregnancy for me because this is the mother and the vessel. So pregnancy or rebirth. It could be something along the lines of that, but with all these swords here, the way in which this happens is really kind of unsettling. Like, the thing about it is that the chariot represents a union between two forces. So it could be a very strong commitment that you could be married to someone and this represents your union. Or this other person, you find out that this other person is at a union with your person. There's something that you find out, though, that is very heartbreaking news. And I feel like you know it subconsciously because the Four of Swords kind of refers to that, about knowing something subconsciously but not wanting to face it. And the Three of Swords is kind of saying it in your face like it's actually true, even if you denied it. So there's something regarding your home, something that's been happening within your home as well. I'm getting this energy that you are a wife or there's a wife situation that something comes to your home and actually tells you in your home, like, this is happening, or this person appears in your home and tells you this is happening. And so it's like you suspected it and then it ends up manifesting. Like this person drives to your house, so to speak. I don't know. Let me just get a few clarity cards because this is very kind of all over the place. What is this in relation to specifically the Empress and the Chariot? The Hermit. Oh my God. The Hermit came up as a clarifier. Others of you, this could be a very solitary thing. You could be learning something about yourself, even. Like, it's something so extreme, though. Like, you find out that you were adopted, or you find out that, like, you find out that your parents aren't who they said they were, or something. Like, you have a different father or a different mother, even, or I don't know. But there's something about yourself, ultimately, that it's like you realize something about yourself. And this revelation is kind of like the answer that you've been seeking, that it's like you've been wondering something about yourself. But it's a very feminine energy and it has to do with your identity as well. So it could be like a sexual identity or like a personal kind of career or like identity, something along the lines of that, where something has been birthed. There's a new persona that's been birthed. And it's really personal to you. It's something that you've been reflecting a really long time on. Could be something along the lines of that. Others of you who felt this resonated more with the infidelity scenario, it's something that will make you single if that's the case. Like, it will make you realize that you need to take some time alone in a way, because there's a lot of stuff coming up. Something comes to you, something like something that you suspected, that's like this heartbreaking thing that like there's nothing, you can't do anything to change it. It comes to you. So how does this come to you, or what does the Knight of Swords come in to say? The Tower again. Oh my God. Y'all, I don't even know, like, seriously, like, if this really resonates with you, leave a comment. Let me know if this is your situation, because I'm so curious to know, like, what this is about. It's just double towers, and it's so heavy energy here that, like, there's something that you find out. There's something that is revealed to you. There's something that has to happen here that just breaks it. that just kind of like, you know, it could be something like you have to move suddenly. Like it causes this chain reaction event that you find this one thing out and you have to move, or you have to go somewhere else, or you have to be single, or you have to, like, it's something so chaotic. Your entire identity is affected by it. If you are a wife, for example, you suddenly start to have to figure out and decide, um, now I'm not a wife or something. Now I'm single, and now I have to move, and it's like very quick movement. I'm just gonna draw one more clarifier on this energy here with the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. The World. Oh my God, this is huge. Like, how many major arcana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a double tower. So this is your liberation at the same time. Like, you may not realize it now or while this is happening, but this situation happening is key to your liberation. So in a way, I could feel like this has been a situation that's been restrictive or oppressive for some time. And suddenly this whole thing shifts. This new element comes in, this missing piece that you've suspected or have been hoping on, or like you kind of at the same time didn't want to happen because it's so painful, ends up happening, and then it changes everything. So it forces you into a time of self-reflection and kind of like, okay, what is my path now? What is my new identity for my new life? And ultimately leading to your liberation. So I'm just going to ask these fire cards now if they have any advice for you in moving forward. For group number 3, please, regarding this situation, what is their advice in moving forward? What is their advice in moving forward? Oh my God, so many 3s have come up. 1, 2, 3, 4 3s have come up. Double tower. You guys are gonna struggle, no offense. No offense, because like low-key I know how the tower feels. I mean, for real. So we have a 3 of Wands that says your advice is just wait. Just wait. This is gonna happen. There's something you still don't know with the moon, and this is clarified to me with the tower, with the Page of Swords, with the 4 of Swords, with the Knight of Swords coming in to reveal something, and then ultimately the Hermit. There is some major secret or major missing piece that you still don't know about, and it's going to reveal itself to you. So be aware of that. This is an inner journey for you to discover something life-changing. The 3 of Pentacles comes in and tells me that this might affect your job or finances. For some of you, this might have to do with a work-related thing. But for others of you, there could be a new opportunity present itself. So the cards are saying focus on your money. Focus on building your money right now. Focus on working. Focus on saving money even, potentially. But focus on like the flow of money, really. Because there could be something that's affected that you might need that extra money for. And so, yeah, like be aware that there's still something. Use your intuition with this. There's still something that needs to reveal itself. So I think I'm going to leave this reading at that, group 3. I hope it was helpful, and I hope it resonated with some of you out there, even though it is somewhat of a heavy message. Let me know in the comment if you think that this resonated with you, or if it ever does moving forward. I'd be very curious to hear your thoughts on this and how it resonates with different people out there. But again, remember, this is a general reading, so a lot of energies might be coming through. It might not resonate with everybody 100%, but if that's the case, I am available for personal readings as well, and you can find a link to that in the description box below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again in the future for more videos. Okay, so talk to you guys later. Bye.